What is going on, my YouTube friends? All my Patreon friends. How we all living? TJ sent me something, man. TJ always sent me something interesting. So this is Great Gig in the Sky cover, right? Pink Floyd. All instruments with vocal part on guitar. Okay, so the vocal melody is going to be on the guitar. And then this person, who's this, Owen Davey, is going to play all the instruments. Interesting. Every time I mention I have a Pink Floyd tattoo, someone makes fun of me in the comments. But I have The Show Must Go On from The Wall tattooed on my arm, and that's just because I've been a road warrior for a long time, man. Gotta live and breathe by the code, you know. Anyway, I'm getting off track. I'm gonna have the link to Owen, right? I'm gonna have the link to Owen's video in the description box. TJ, I appreciate this as per usual, my friend. I know this is gonna be good. Let's watch this. What happened? There it is. Cool. Okay. Owen Young too? Is Owen Young? How old is Owen? Guitar tabs on Patreon. Okay, I'll have Owen's Patreon in the description box as well. It doesn't say how old he is. Can someone let me know? He looks young. This is cool, man. Yeah, man, this is cool. So there's actually a lot of like important things going on here, right? I think the most interesting one to talk about is going to be the slide guitar. So, like what you're effectively doing is you're moving this nut, right? You're changing the length of the guitar. But if you're not careful, if you don't lay your hand or your fingers down on the strings behind the slide, then you're effectively creating two tones, and they're not always pleasant, right? Because like to the bridge here where the pickups are, if you're on the 7th fret or the 8th fret or whatever, like that's a distance, that's a note, right? Depends on what string he's on. But this is also a distance, and this is also a note. And it doesn't always line up in the scale. That'd be really cool if it did, if it was like a third or something all the time. But it's not. It's ugly. It's disgusting. So you have to mute it with your hand, right? And like obviously our friend here is like a killer, right? If he could play all the instruments, I don't know if this is his studio and he's producing this all too, but like if he can play all the instruments as well, man, this is super cool. He's playing them all right. Like that's the important thing, right? Organ too. Drumming too, man. Like so you gotta hit a drum a certain way to make it respond, but cymbals don't have that. They have a max point, and you kind of have to get this it's almost like a swoop or like a swing into it. Whereas with the drum, you want to like baseball bat, not like with as hard as you can, but with intention, right? And he's got that, man. You can see it in this swing. And I also like that he's like staying true to the like Floyd fills. Like they almost have this like lazy's the wrong word. I just can't think of another one. It's got like a drag to him or something. Da 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 da. Like it's like bluesy, man. Same with like the melodies. Fire. This Owen is great, man. This is great. If I was a bet man, I'd bet he was a guitar player first. I would bet. Or like I would bet that when you ask him what he plays, like you'd say everything but I'm a guitar player. Like that kind of a vibe. That's my guess. Someone let me know. Someone let me know. So bluesy. Beautiful. It's like whale calls are really nice, man. And you know, there is a difference. Like bending the string and using the trem bar, there is a difference in like tone and quality, or not quality, I guess, but like in tone for sure. It's interesting to see how he's using both. Like I feel like I'm learning. I feel like I'm straight up learning from this man here. Fire. On a real grand too, man. Owen Davey, wow. I had no idea. He does Cliffs of Dover. Hot for Teacher. Holy. What an ugly drum beat, eh? Man, he can't be older than 15 or 16 years old. Like, there's no way. There's no way. This is wild. I used to have this whole same setup as him for the cymbals. I can't really see what the Sabian China is. I definitely had this bell. This is the Neil Peart ride. Rest in peace, Neil Peart, man. This is the first hammered bell that I ever liked and actually enjoyed. I think I had this cymbal in the AAX with like the rusted top like this. I had these cymbals though, or these hi-hats. And if this is like a really thin, really almost like brittle sounding cymbal, then I had that one too. Cool, man. This is a nice kit. This is a nice kit. Of course. His production's gotten better. I bet you this one's older than the first one I watched. This one was 3 years ago. 1 month ago, yeah. The mixing's way better on the new one. You kidding me? I know like Eddie Van Halen is the GOAT, man, but like I feel like he's playing it cleaner than that actual riff is, which is wild. And like you could argue either side of that, like if it's right, if it's wrong, whatever. None of that matters. I think he's actually playing it cleaner than like the record version, y'all. Like there's like an actual space between that da fire, man. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure I had that same symbol. Hilarious, man. Got it bad. I'm off a teacher. Fire, man. Got it bad, so bad. I'm off a teacher. Whoa. I don't got no pencil. I got lots to write on, though. Cheers, y'all. Kid's a killer, man. Guitar solo is gonna be wild. Come on, let's go. Fire, man. That riff is nasty. So like the main difference that I hear in the mix is like the guitar is panned a little bit harder to the left in this one, and that could just be like contextually for the Van Halen song. But typically, like, you know, if you were on a stage, even if I was on your side of the room that you were playing on, or sorry, if I was on the opposite side and it was just you playing guitar, I could still hear it. It would sound different than if I was right in front of it, but I could still hear it, right? And so I think in the last mix, they just had more like room sound, balance out the left and right guitars. And in this one, like I can see it with my eyes, I can see it. But just would want more of it. And then the new stuff, it sounds like they mixed the hell out of it. So, and I have no idea, man. It really doesn't matter. I'm just food for conversation, right? Sorry. Wild. Wow, man. Yeah, I gotta like and subscribe. Yeah, here you go. Rest in peace. Unbelievable, y'all. That was a wild one. I gotta like and subscribe. Definitely here for more of that. Wow, man. That was really cool. I appreciate this one. I knew it was gonna be cool. I don't even know how long that went on for. I'm gonna have Owen Davies videos, both the videos I watched, and I believe Patreon in the description box. All mine are in there too. If y'all want to come check me out and subscribe. I'm just gonna get out of here. I'm not even gonna try that again. I'm gonna leave that in too. Y'all have a great evening. We'll see you on the next one.